So clever in the one-on-one situation. Bruce kept his feet beautifully. O'Brien out the back. Wingard with space. And he will cruise in. The easiest goal you could ever possibly imagine. Chad Wingard
moved into the ruck, but halfback/ruck rather than ruck/forward as he's been for a long time. And Wingard gets support from his teammates about.
As we know, a lot of questions around at the moment. Hawks surging forward again. Bruce, he's got Wingard out the back. Wingard, clever player, twists, turns, sums it up, and Wingard gets another.
Missed last week with a calf. Liam Baker back to Western Australia for personal issues, and Dustin Martin, much talked about, out. Here's another opportunity for the Hawks. Front spot, Wingard mark or free kick, either way. Wingard can have a look at the Hawks' second. Rolls around onto the left, umpire doesn't move. Hawks get their second, they lead by 11.
One of the things that's going to be really important tonight is the discipline of the Hawthorn. Hawthorn have been able to just dominate around the ball because of it. And
Scully tumbles it inside 50. Segler a little controlling hand. Gloston missed with the handball. Stack gets wrapped up. Great tackle, Wingard.
in the willingness to close space to tackle aggressively.
Wingard to get it to over 40 points. That's game high.
Well, the young man Sherry hasn't really been able to get himself involved in the contest at all either. So you're playing he and Brown in your forward half of the ground without any impact.
And the pressure applied by the Hawks, and North can't get out. They can get in. A little bit of overlap and flow here. Can it amount to anything? Walker has to charge through and hope for the best. Went straight into a forest of trees, and there was Hawks everywhere. They're swarming forward now to make them pay. Scully sets up Wingard. Couple of high draft picks there doing their thing. And the Hawks are getting close to being home.
Frost just dishes it off wide to Henderson, who's recovered. And that knock at just before three-quarter time.
You're not going to score quickly if you're in the corridor as Frost was, and then you go back out to a slow play.
Bit of a kick and hope. Wingard, strong hand.
The youngster Will Day, game 2.
Been good today. Been really good, Will Day.
To half forward, standing tall, lock up through hands. Here's a chance for Wingard. Back-to-back goals perhaps coming up. Wingard to 15, back to within 3 goals. Demons fans are nervous.
Amira shoves the ball inside 50, works out nicely to Wingard, who copped a little tap from Rampy. Nothing to worry about.
Well, Dane Rampy had a guilty look on his face, and the umpire come in and said, it's all right, there's nothing there.
A good start to the match, Wingard. No problem at all. The Hawks kick their opener of the second term.
He's always explode once he wins the footy.
He's fitted in pretty well, hasn't he, at Hawthorn, has to be said. Nimble little hand pass, and what a manoeuvre too from Wingard. He's on the run, he wants it back. Segler gives it to him, at his best he's unstoppable. And Wingard takes the mark, great footy. He had grander plans, he tried to get it to Hanrahan. It ended up with him, and he centred the ball, so it ends very nicely. As Wingard will have a shot for goal. That was bold play by Cousins.
To Cousins, open forward line, bangs it in there. Wingard the 1-on-2. Adelaide could put their foot down. Keith. Brad Crouch. Warple. Get out of danger there. Scully to the top of the 50. Off hands, Bruce. You can put this in the book. Oh, no. Wow. Normally you kick that every time. Wingard made hard work of it, but they get it there eventually.
What options does he have further afield? There's a couple of Hawks, becomes a 2-on-2. Wingard knows how to kick a goal at this ground, runs into the open goal, and the Hawks have got 5.
That was out of bounds. That was out of bounds. That was out of bounds. That was